Well, I spoke to a military spokesperson just recently, and he did confirm that this plane had gone down around the Drakensberg mountain area. He said the wreckage had been found, that they were combing the area for survivors. He wouldn't confirm how many people were on that plane. Neither would he confirm who they were and what their mission was. A local news agency, Eyewitness News, is saying that it is a medical team assigned to Nelson Mandela. The plane was flying from the Waterkloof Air Base in Pretoria to Umtata, which is the small town nearby Nelson Mandela's rural homestead. Now, I've spoken to a source very close to Mandela, and they disagree with this. They say that this isn't part of his medical team. However, until we get final confirmation from the military, there is still a confusion as to who these people were and where they were going.
Robin, if it does turn out, in fact, to be Nelson Mandela's medical team which has gone down in this plane crash, and it's still unconfirmed, but what impact will that have on Nelson Mandela? He's aging and there's a lot of concern about his health.
Absolutely, and he does have 24-hour, around-the-clock medical care provided by the military. And one thing that is certain is that Mandela, he's 93. I saw him on his birthday just a few months ago, and although he looks well, he is frail, he is fragile. And what's important, particularly for someone of that age, is that he likes having familiar faces. In fact, he sometimes gets agitated if he has people around him who he doesn't really want to see, or if they're unfamiliar, or if he doesn't know who they are. So what is clear is that these medical teams form quite an intimate bond with President Mandela. No doubt also they help him to bath, they help him to change, they help him to walk. In all sorts of ways there is a bond formed. So if this team, some of this team, has lost their lives in that plane crash, it will affect President Mandela, no doubt. And I have that also from another source close to Mandela himself, saying that this would not be good for him in general at all. And also, this person said to me, it hasn't been a great week for President Mandela, because in the last few days he's lost two very close advisors that have been with him throughout his life, Professor Jake Schervel and Arthur Chaskelson, a Constitutional Court judge who helped him in the Rivonia trial. So he's very much aware that people around him are dying. So this obviously wouldn't be very good for his emotional state.